Hello, hello. What are you all that? What's up? How y'all doing today, man? Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing straight? How about them tariffs? How y'all feeling about them tariffs? Y'all feeling all right about them tariffs? I'm doing all right. Thank you, Econ. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? I'm doing fine. That's good, man. We can go ahead and pretty much start. Hold on. Let me make sure I send all this off to my nigs. Hold on. 1 second. Let me just send this off to everybody real quick. Make sure they get the memo. Make sure they get the memo. The memo. The memo. Damn, hold on. Okay. There we go. Yo, what up, 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 Vince? What's Papa Doppin? What's Papa Doppin, my nig? What is up, my nig? How are you doing, my nig? All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here.
Is one of the
This one's from
shortest
Pug.
lived creatures in the world. A single day in the human world is an entire lifetime for a mayfly.
Damn,
Their
hold on, let me
life
turn this shit
begins in the
down. Hold
sediment
on.
of the riverbed, and when the water temperature becomes suitable, they break free from the water and rush toward the surface.
The
Every
fuck
minute,
is this?
thousands of mayflies emerge from the water. The moment they break through the water's surface, their wings unfold, and they take off into the sky. They
Wow.
dance freely in the air, as if trying their best to experience the beauty of the world. But they
Wow.
know that their life is nothing more than a fleeting spark, and they must fulfill their only mission within their limited time: reproduction.
Mm,
Male mayflies are the first to fly to
mm.
the riverbank, where they complete their final molt in a very short time. Once the female mayflies emerge from the water,
Hold on, hold on. You said finished up one more website, work tonight, just one more to go. That's what's up, man. I'm happy to hear that, Vince. I'm happy to hear that, big dog. Happy to hear everything's working out for you, big dog. Sounds like everything's gonna go. Make sure you send me the link so I can check it out.
they will mate in the air. After
Hmm.
mating, the male mayflies' lives come to an end, and they quietly fall onto the water's surface. But for the
Damn.
female mayflies, the journey has just begun. Carrying new life within them, they use all their strength to fly upstream, searching for the best habitat for their offspring. Although their wings become heavier after mating, they remain steadfast in their journey toward their destination. Eventually, they exhaust the last of their strength and arrive at the river where life began. At this moment, they can no longer flap their wings and finally fall onto the water surface. In their final moments, they release thousands of eggs.
God
These eggs
damn.
slowly sink into the water, drifting downstream to the place where their parents once lived, beginning a new
Wow.
cycle of life. This is both the wedding and the funeral of the mayfly.
Wow.
It is one of the shortest lived creatures in the world. A
God damn. I didn't know that. Holy fuck. Wow, that was pretty good, Pug. Not fucking bad. Not fucking bad at all. Wow. Holy fuck. Wow. I never knew that. Damn.
People were confused when they saw this alien-looking vehicle on the road, but it actually was the safest motorcycle in the world. Even if it crashes to something, it simply won't fall. If the bike is still and on two wheels, it will maintain balance. That's because it has two built-in gyroscopes. It also has a roof and doors, keeping the driver safe from minor accidents. People were confused when they
God damn, bro. I didn't even know they made motorcycles like this. That looks pretty good, Pug. Not bad. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know they made that shit. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, he's really shooting that bitch like that. Damn, man. Yeah, that's that 50 cal shit. That 50 cal shit is something else, boy. On the bottom, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shooting one of them bitches. I never shot one of those. I never shot this weapon, but shooting a 50 cal, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit always gonna scare the shit out of me, man. Just to know that they got those shits. Ready for a motherfucker. That'll kill anybody. Oh well. Damn, son. Well, hold on. Let me see what else this nigga got before I go on into something else. Oh man, yeah. They might have me one in Japan. I do love sweets, man. One more. That was actually pretty good. One more. I'm high, so I'm definitely gonna see. Damn. Yeah, I don't really like matcha. I don't really like matcha. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. Every time I have some matcha, it always tastes like 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 it's supposed to taste like green tea, I think, and I'm just not. I just don't think green tea is the best taste for anything other than green tea. Let's see. That looks good, but that looks easily replicated. Whoa. But that was enough for me, man. I ain't gonna lie, that was more than enough. Damn, good job, Hug. This shit actually turned me out. Not bad. That shit turned me the fuck out. Not fucking bad. Pissed. I need to have some of that food, bro.
Their favourite poison is found crawling in the forest. Like pufferfish, millipedes are toxic. But that doesn't stop the lemurs seeking them out.
Yeah, that lemur looks tweaked out.
The millipedes use dangerous secretions, including cyanide, as a defence. But the lemurs still chew on them, albeit extremely cautiously. The toxins
Wow.
cause the lemurs to salivate. They then rub both the saliva and the millipede into their fur. They use it as an insecticide to ward off insects such as mosquitoes that carry malaria. But they are suspiciously enthusiastic about the whole process. It seems they don't just work as an insect repellent. The chemicals also appear to send them into a trance-like state.
Damn.
A condition of complete intoxication. And they can't seem to get enough.
Man, this week's good.
Time to sleep it off.
Wow. Hmm. Is that everything? Not gonna lie, Pug, that was actually pretty fucking cool. I didn't know I didn't know lemurs were getting high, to be honest with you. I didn't know lemurs were getting high. I'm gonna leave this up a little bit. This was a while ago. What we will do is we'll go ahead and yeah, we're fucking up. Um, um, we can go ahead and we can go ahead and put some more of that shit is. Let's see what Uncle Rule's doing. Uncle Rule. Let's see what he's doing. See what this nigga's doing. You come in. Thank you. That's just my girl bringing me my blunt. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. She comes in sometimes, make sure I'm all right. Ooh, the seafood noodles with the huge lobsters and the plump oysters. Yeah, we about to watch that shit, dude. Make sure you guys pay attention. I like this dude, bro. Hey, hey, I like this dude, bro. Swear to God, I like this dude. Like, I don't know, man. Something about him just seems wholesome to me. It's like, it's like, it's like, I'm pretty sure he's not just trying to fuck me over, man. I just feel that way. We'll go 1080p. Yeah, we'll do 1080p. I would go to 4K, but I mean, for what, you know? But yeah, I like this dude, man. And the noodles with the oysters, with the
老头
lobster,
子，
we're gonna see how
你看这
busting
海
this
鲜泡
bitch
面，
is.
怎么是点海鲜都没有？你看就这么一点点小虾面，给我看了都流泪。
你别抱怨了，我就给你加贵一下，吃海鲜泡面喽！老婆子下海鲜泡面没海鲜，买了2个大菠萝、生蚝、鲍鱼、花甲、虾。今天给他做个真正的海鲜泡面。快请，先给大菠萝。
And also, I think it's gonna be a while before I learn how to speak Mandarin because I'm like, damn, bro, these classes for this shit is actually a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I ain't gonna lie, it really is. This is let the lobster urinate first. What?
放放尿。
Damn, that's the first time I've ever seen a lobster pee.
给轮下洗个澡，再刷一刷。
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's something else, bro.
鲍鱼也给洗洗。
Wow. I just never knew.
鲍鱼肉给挖出来，
I didn't know lobsters pissed like that.
牙齿给抠掉。
Wow. Hug, you probably didn't even know that. Vince, you probably didn't even know that. Wow. I'm telling you guys, I'm so goddamn surprised. Wow. I gotta tell my girl about that. Hold on. That's crazy, nigga. I never knew they could
把
pee.
龙虾肉拧下来，给一封啊。
Yeah, the motherfucker's still alive while he's still doing it? Damn, it's still alive while he's still doing it.
回去好入味了。
It is still alive. Whoa. Whoa. He ain't gonna cook him first? Yeah, that thing's still. I knew it. Whoa. Hold on, bro. It's hard to pay attention and.
鲍鱼打花刀，
Damn, why did he do that shit while he was still alive? It looked good, but why did he do it while the lobster was still alive, though? That's crazy. I'm not mad. I'm just like, damn, that's crazy, bro. That's different. That's definitely different, bro.
虾线挑出来，准备点纯芥末，起锅，倒上油，油热，纯芥爆香，放上虾头，再炒一下。
It looked good, though.
火在
I'm
上
just like,
烧
damn,
开
bro.
把虾头的成分煮到汤里面，汤好香，加盐、胡椒粉调味。龙虾肉下上了，煮一会儿，把鲍鱼、生蚝、大虾都放上，花甲也倒进去，再来点我们自制的辣椒酱。
That shit look good.
鲜得很，海鲜泡面不过。 给你蒸了一个真正的海鲜泡面。
哎呀，这也太好喝了吧！
来，开始吃，别冷掉了。
看着就很诱惑热乎，先来一块。
Yeah, I gotta learn. I gotta learn Mandarin, man. I probably could do it. Yeah, it looks good though. I ain't gonna cap it. It's delicious.
把这肉都包进去，吃起来爽。
就是。
And it looks delicious, boy.
哎。哎呀。哦，这大钳子肉也不少。好了，开吃。先捞点面。 鲍鱼，灵魂海鲜摊叫上，吃。
哎呀，今天这海鲜泡面吃个过瘾啊！哎，再来个鲍鱼，再来点汤，
这是贼爽。
这是我这辈子吃过最好的泡面。
是啊。
Looks good. And you know what's funny? How she holds her chopsticks. Well, hold on, man. Maybe I do need to have more than just like 3 fingers on it. Looks like she has like 4 fingers on her chopsticks. Yo, Pug, let me know, man. Let me see something, man. Maybe it is easier that way. I might be capping. Damn, is he holding them the same goddamn way? He is. Man, maybe I just don't know how to hold chopsticks. That's just so goddamn hard, bro. I'm really looking at it, Pug. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, how does everybody know how to use them bitches better than me?
嫩香的，真过瘾啊！
That's good though. I'm hungry, bro. I wish I could eat that. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I stopped eating bread and shit like that, I mean, I might have a cake every now and then, but other than that, I don't eat no more bread. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel a lot better, but I definitely miss it. I just thought about some bread just now. I'm like, man. Just got hungry for some bread. I don't know why. But I can't have none of that shit. I'm seeing. I'm really seeing now. That shit look good though, man. I wish I had some of that. That lobster looked good. I just don't understand why did he break it apart before it was even dead? I was just like, damn, buddy. But that just might be life, you know? Pretty sure that's his wife. Okay, just want to make sure. I'm gonna go to another one. Man, I ain't gonna lie. This looks like a real good ass meal today. No bad, bro. And like my diet's going strong. It's just like, damn. You know what? It's like I remember now when I was really ripped, like super ripped, more ripped than I am now. Man, I was like, damn. Hell yeah, looking good is awesome. But it's like, damn, I'm really just not having no food that I like. Crazy. Fucking blows, nigga. Fucking blows, no doubt.
今天这海鲜泡面
I was like, damn,
吃了
having a
个过
six
瘾。
pack. I forgot having a six pack is like a full time job for me, apparently. Yeah, that did look good. I'm hating. I'm gonna hate that dude out. What else you got? Said 15 pig tongues transformed. Pig tongues. Huge bone marrow, finest steak, grilled on charcoal. Damn, son. Man, I'm really not trying to get that hungry. This dude's gonna make me hungry. He said slimy loaves with 3 kg fatty intestine fried and braised intestines. No, fried and braised in crazy spice broth. I don't know about that one. Damn, how long has he been on YouTube? Kind of think of it. Hold on, man. Damn, he's been on since 2020. Wow, he's done a lot of work since 2020. Wow, I'm proud of this nigga, man. Shit, I didn't know he did all that. Northwest China, huh? Let's see what my boy Chef John Pierre got to say, man. Let's see what the fuck he got. I doubt he has any more good ass videos. French onion pasta, baked ziti. Which one is better? Which white clam sauce is better? Chicken pesto pasta. Pasta alla Genovese. Ham and cheese potato soup. Sounds pretty good, actually. Lasagna soup. Ring of onion. Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and fuck with the which pasta clam
that
sauce is
whole
better.
step and go directly to the recipe of the Italian or the French, and you decide. But I'm going to show you how to cook the clam, okay? Because
Should be
so
pretty fucking
I
good.
got 4 dozens in here. 2 dozen I'm going to put on the Italian side, and 2 dozen I'm going to put on the French side. All right, and I'm just going to cook them. I'm going to show you how to cook them. It's really easy. Everything I do is easy.
Hey, Plug, who was that
Not
one
everything I
Asian?
do.
Hold on,
Everything
hold on,
in
hold on.
cooking.
Who was that one Asian chef we were talking about the other day? Not the other day, but a little while ago. It was like his name was Chef. Damn, I don't want to say his name was Chef Win or something like that. It was Chef. What was that nigga's name, bro? You remember what that nigga's name was? Pug, Chef Yan. All right, let's watch that nigga, man. Exactly, exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's see what Chef Yan got to say. This dude Chinese? He Chinese? Yeah, okay, we'll see him do some cooking. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, see what he's got.
你好，你好，Yeah，你好。Today we're going to show us your signature
Yeah.
dish. What is signature dish?
Correct. We have
have our garlic roasted killer crab.
Killer crab 啊，山的 crab 哇，很棒很棒。
Man, that shit looks pretty good. Shit. All right.
So we start with our local Dungeness crab, 2+ pounders, so we get the big ones only. As you
Dang, you see that Dungeness?
can see, they come in nice and live. We cook them to order. We make our secret garlic sauce.
Secret garlic sauce, yes.
About 12 different ingredients. We have fresh thyme, rosemary, shallots.
啊，红葱、
We make a roasted garlic puree,
蒜蓉酱，特别
garlic salt,
啊，现在是蒜盐
and we take fresh garlic, and we toast it to make chips. It brings out a nuttiness in the garlic.
这个是脆的，薄脆的。
Okay, Plug. I seen that you put something in there. I'm about to go to it. I just really want to see what you're gonna do with this shit real quick.
Beautiful roe of the crab, the insides, the best part, the most tasty part of the crab.
最呢個最好食嘅喺晒呢度。
Roe?
哇！
Man, I don't know, man. You know, somebody told me you shouldn't even want to eat that. But I'm like, at the same time, if that's what they're saying, I feel some kind of way seeing that crab. I said, damn. Oh God, nigga. Oh God, nigga. That shit look good.
Butchering, and just continued to fall in love with the industry. And I knew that restaurants was what I wanted to do forever.
而家咧開始咧就煮啦，睇下嗱，哇喺度乜都齊晒啊！啊，煮下佢先，搞勻巡啲咁啫。你將所有啲香料啊，嗰啲味道啲鮮新鮮嗰啲香味咧，入咗去你嗰個橄欖油嗰度，攞啲橄欖油嚟做嘢，OK？
So it's done.
首先咧，啲白酒啲酒精咧就揮發咗啦，酒嘅味道咧仍然喺度喎，全部咧嗰啲味道嗰啲香料咧入晒去呢啲油嗰度，有晒香味嘅香料嘅橄欖油就喺呢度啦嚇。
So after graduating school, I continued to work in various restaurants in San Francisco, and finally found my home here on Pier 39 in 1995, and been working with the restaurant group here since 1995, and we've continued to grow.
Wait a minute, so Chef Yon didn't even fucking make this? Or he's just there to learn about it?
Very important.
呢啲咧就喺呢度入邊，所有
So I don't get it.
出嚟嘅，全部放晒去。
All of that.
啊！你飲乜
Hold on.
食？冇可能冇食
Oh, this is a
㗎。
shot?
That's where our sauce
Okay.
is going to get all of it.
Man, this motherfucking... What, you
A
alright?
little bit more of olive oil in there, and then we blend it all up.
That's what it was? Yeah, my bad, my bad. I'm moving. Okay, so my girl brought me a shot, so I guess I'm taking a shot with you guys. You guys are real lucky. Usually I won't do this, but whatever.
打到嗰啲香料咧，同埋啲咧蒜片啊，打到溶晒。
Ooh, that's tequila, whoa.
好 smooth， 好滑。
All right.
打完之後，
Whoa.
嗰啲醬汁嚟嘅啫 ，nice and smooth。
Beautiful.
啊，你睇，smell， 香噴噴啊！哇，好犀利啊！跟住嚟咧就呢隻蟹咧，成隻放喺呢度。
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna see how he does this, man. Cause I'm so fucking curious, bro. That shit looks good, man.
我十行菜嗰度。
Damn.
秘訣啦
I bet I could probably make this, honestly.
Next step is it goes in the oven for about 10 minutes. I would say Crab House is a little bit more of a fusion restaurant. We don't take traditional Asian or Chinese techniques and recipes. We kind of take the ideas of those dishes, like the fried rice, and create our own flavor to it.
一路焗嗰陣時候咧，將呢個咧生鐵嘅煎聽咧，
Man, that was
就興到
close.
熱晒佢。
Yo, Pug, how you feel about that? He said he takes the ideas of the Asian cuisine and fusions them. Hold on, Pug, hold on. Do you like the fusion shit? I've only been to a few fusion restaurants, and I say they're pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I went to Korean and Chinese fusion spot. I also went to a Chinese Caribbean jerk place one time. That shit was crazy in Chicago. I'm like, damn, they doing everything in Chicago. They doing everything in Chicago, nigga. No BAP. All right, let's go.
好厚嘅，即係鐵板嚟嘅。呢個咧係佢哋 crab house 嘅特別嘅鐵板，幾厚。
This is a fusion recipe we created here at the Crab House many years ago with trying different things and how can we bring out the flavor of the crab in the secret sauce. All those different ingredients.
You never had fusion? Wow. It might be a new age thing though, Pug. It might be a new age thing.
Bring out different characteristics of the
I've
crab,
had it with
and
sushi,
incorporating
like
the
Korean
roe of the
sushi
crab
one
in the
time. It was
sauce
fucking good.
brings out that crab, deep, rich
Fucking
crab
busting.
salty
I ain't gonna lie, it was busting.
while you're eating the
It was
crab on
definitely
your
busting.
fingers and licking
No
it
bad.
and chewing on the shells.
呢個咧就係秘訣啦。
Bring our crab out of the oven, and he gets served on the skillet.
幾得意，好得意啊！然後咧淋啲汁上去，哇！你睇下，起煙嘅，哇！你睇下，香噴噴啊！
Damn.
打鐵啊！哇！係你睇下，沙沙聲啊！你
And there it is,
哇
killer crab.
Damn.
We sell hundreds of crabs every day. Hundreds and hundreds of crabs. Some days,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
400 or 500 crabs.
If I get enough money in life, bro, where I'm good, like I'm straight, my kids are straight, my wife is straight, everybody's straight. We straight. I ain't gonna lie, I damn near move to another coast. I don't know if I'm gonna go to San Francisco, but I will say I would go to another coast. I don't know if I'm gonna do East or West. I want to do West 'cause I love the West Coast. But my girl, she loves the East Coast, so we'll see how it goes, bro. If I get enough money, I'm definitely going places where I can just eat crab every day. No bap. No fucking bap. I could do that every day. Mm. Damn. I'm definitely about to watch this nigga a little bit more, man. That shit was pretty fucking cool. That was pretty fucking cool. All right. Maybe, you know. Damn, that was actually pretty goddamn cool. All right, this one's from Puggers. Let's see what we got.
The Crustaston Electro Stunner is the first and only machine specially designed for the swift and compassionate killing of crabs, lobsters and other shellfish for the table.
No way.
Presently, various methods of killing are used, and some even recommended by top chefs. Crabs can be killed by spiking. This means gouging out the two brain centers of the crab, not an easy or pleasant task, which in any event takes time. For lobsters, the most usual method is to cook them alive by dropping them into a pot of boiling water. Alternatively, they can be killed by cutting in half longitudinally, so as to destroy their 13 nerve centers. These methods require skill, not easy to achieve, and are by no means instantaneous.
God damn.
Unlike vertebrates, which have their brain housed in their head, the 13 nerve centers which start in the head from just behind the eyes and extend the length of the body form the brain of the lobster, langoustine, or crayfish. Simply piercing behind the eyes or cutting off the head of the lobster will not kill it or prevent it from suffering pain. In fact, it will be causing it more pain and distress. Other methods include the tearing of the animal's limbs whilst alive and cooking the severed parts separately, or tearing the head from the body whilst alive, as is done with lobsters, crayfish and langoustine, and simply throwing the head away in the sea or the kitchen dustbin. Prawns are...
Damn, so he did know what he was doing with that bitch. I just didn't know that that's what they did sometimes. I've never seen somebody. Now, I've seen somebody take a lobster and cut him in half. I've seen that. I've seen him get boiled, right? I've seen that. I never seen a person just take off the parts and cook them separate. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen that before. Holy fuck, that shit was different.
are either boiled or fried alive. The Crustaston is made of marine-grade stainless steel and is about the size of a domestic microwave. There are markings on the side of the tank which show the level to which it should be filled. The blue sponge, which covers the top electrode, must be kept wet. The The sponge, which needs to be cleaned on a daily basis, conforms to the shape of the crab or lobster's shell, and by its saturation with the saline electrolyte, ensures a constant and unimpeded delivery of current. The scoop attached to the front of the lid simply picks up the dissolved saline solution in the tank and pours it to the back of the sponge once the lid is opened. With the crab, lobster, crayfish or langoustine on the sprung steel tray, the lid is closed.
Hey, what is a langoustine? What is a langoustine? What was he talking about on langoustine? What the fuck is that?
At the touch of a button at the front, the current is delivered by the top electrode plate embedded in the lid and covered by the wet blue sponge. Crustaston is the only truly human
No, that's what I'm saying. Did you hear that shit? He said a langoustine. Watch.
wet blue sponge. Crusted plate in the touch of a button sprung steel sponge once the simply picks up the dissolved saline solution in the tank and pours it to the back of the sponge once the lid is opened. With the crab, lobster, crayfish or langoustine on the
There you go. The langoustine. What the fuck is that? The langoustine.
crayfish or langoustine on the sprung steel tray, the lid is
Interesting.
closed. At the touch of a button at the front, the current is delivered by the top electrode plate embedded in the lid and covered by the wet blue sponge. Crustaston is the only truly humane method of killing crustaceans. It is quick and produces a better product in terms of flavour, meat quality and microbial contamination. A lobster or crab which is being boiled alive is subject to stress and will produce its stress hormones whilst in the process of dying. An animal whose exposure to stress is less than half a second will produce virtually nothing. In this enlightened 21st century, there can be no doubt that the only way forward
Why
is
does
the
it seem
electrostunning
like such an
method
old
used
video
only
though?
by the
How old is this video? 6 years ago. I knew it. It had to be. No
Crustaston.
way. So it didn't even catch on. Damn, so it didn't even catch on. It didn't catch on. Well, all right. I appreciate you, Pug. That's what's up. That was
鳄
pretty
鱼看
cool.
在中国侦缉船上，
味道还挺钻劲的。
What the fuck is
吃
going on?
河鱼喽！
This nigga's wild. This is so funny to me.
大家好，我是。
Let's go
鳄
back
鱼
and
看
look.
在中国侦缉船上，
Yeah, let's see this.
味道还挺。
Damn, he kept the skin on?
吃河鱼喽！大家好，
This is funny
我
as
是
hell.
山村是说，从晚上花980买2条人工腌制的河鱼，这东西看着香，吃起来贼香了。尤其是这做皮的，皮包的皮子是满满的胶原蛋白。今天咱们做清蒸河。
He says it's shrimp with claws? Oh, okay. All right, well, hold on. How you spell that? Damn, I damn near spelled it right.
它的脆弱的位置在关节，所以我们要从关节作为下手的重点，左右扭开，身体这边也一样哈，左边扭开，右边扭开。
What up, Zed? I haven't seen you in a long time. What up, Zed? What up, man? Let me get a like, Zed. Let me get a like and a share, bro. Let me get a like and a share, please.
左右扭开。
What do you do?
身体这边也一样哈，左边扭开，右边扭开，之后轻轻的拉一下就可以了。你下次有服务到。
Damn.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a chef here at Strokers, and I'm going to show you how we make our langoustines with gremolasa and fresh lemon. So these are langoustines. They're ultra fresh. That's why they're still trying to crawl away from my chopping board. Give them a light sprinkling of salt, brown butter, straight into the pizza oven. They only need about 1 minute. Transfer them to the plate. Touch of lemon juice, a dollop of salsa verde, And now I'm going to finish the dish with a wedge of fresh lemon sip right there.
Damn.
I'm Alex, I'm a chef here at Strikers, and I'm going to show you how we make our...
Let's see what's going on in Strikers real quick, man. Damn.
Today we're going to be making a white crab and puntarella salad with brown crab emulsion on the bottom. First thing we need to do before we cook the crabs is kill them. We cook crabs for 1 minute per 100 grams. And we just need to pick all the meat.
Yeah, I would eat a langoustine. Why not? I'm back. Sorry for not watching your live streams for so long. I mean, it's okay, Zed. It's alright, Zed. As long as you give me my like and my share right now, Zed, I'll fuck with you, bro. Just let me get my like and my share, big dog.
So the next step is going to be blanching the agretti or monk's beard. It's got a nice firm texture, nice and crunchy. We're ready to start assembling everything now. Salad on the top is going to be cold, and then we're going to have cold brown crab, and then the slightly warmed, buttered white crab just on top of the tomatoes. We have some tomato here. And that's it.
Damn.
Today we're going to be making...
Damn, you know what? Hold on, man. Go ahead and subscribe, man. Probably check that shit out late night. Yeah, probably late night. Probably late night. This shit looks pretty good. Damn. Let's see what my boy got.
让老干部也尝尝这新鲜东西。美甲已经处理好了，我们再把这没有刮干净的这皮再刮一刮。
Why didn't he just take the skin off?
脚趾甲都给弄干净了。
Them bitches come right off. Wow. Crocodile.
肚子里面也给处洗干净。
Wow. Crocodile. That's probably good eating right there, bro.
嘴巴里面也
That's
给
probably
吹出。
very good eating right there.
给鳄鱼身上来几刀。
Yeah, Pug, you probably wouldn't even eat this. It's gonna have a real gamey taste, so I'm gonna see how he does it. Man, just threw his ass in there. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Look at it. Hey, look how he just threw his ass in there. Hey, he's like, all right, man. Time to get in there, bro. Hell no, that's funny as fuck, bro. Oh, man. Threw his ass right up in there. He looked like he getting some onions, some fresh onions. Those are like some fresh ass onions, boy. Oh, shit. Fresh ginger. I'm trying to force myself to like ginger more.
13香羊，再刺上几罐啤酒。
He's gonna blanch the fuck out of that bitch. Watch. Or did he not blanch it already? I think he is.
都抓匀。
Damn, he's really gonna keep that apple in his mouth?
该到的地方都给他抹到了。 肚子里面也得多抓一抓，让他们都充分的入味。好嘞，抹到位，给它腌着。准备了一盆干菌锅，用温水给它泡上。
fuck is he making? Sorry, man. I know I just got here, but I need to go. Tuition is... I'm very sorry. Maybe next live stream I can. All right, man. Let me know. Have a good day, Zed. Just remember to like and share, bro. What the fuck is he making? Like a grill? Like something to put him on? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, it's like a rack. Okay, all right. Damn, you could really steam a crocodile with mushrooms? Wow, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I've never seen that. Wow. Wow. I am impressed. Wow. Wow.
锅里少来点油，炒个刀口辣子。好嘞，辣椒剁碎。现在开始调蘸料：蒜末、白芝麻，放上热油。
That's some hot ass oil, boy. Scalding.
盐、糖、酱油、蚝油、老陈醋，来上一把葱花。好嘞。
Damn, they look good. I ain't gonna lie, this dude knows what he's doing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely does. Hey, Pug, what would you give this guy on a scale of 1 to 10? How good of a chef he is? Like, I feel like he's a good chef. I swear to God. Damn, they're gonna eat the skin too? Dang. Wow. A 10? Yeah, I think he's a 10 too, because I'm like, he's making exotic foods. Wow.
这皮子，做皮的好，妈妈你胶原蛋白啊。嘿，锅盖料。
That shit comes off just like some chicken. I've had alligator. I don't think I've had crocodile. But I'm sure they taste the same thing, like chicken. Good as hell. That's good eating right there. Damn, steaming it with mushrooms? Damn, I don't know. They're eating the fuck out of it, so it must be good, but damn, I didn't know you could do that. Damn, that's a lot of meat on that motherfucker. I would have put another apple in his mouth. He looks stupid. Hey, yo, that crocodile. Hey, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Look at that crocodile, bro. Look at that crocodile. His ass looks stupid. They look like he's smiling, dumbass. He ain't eating. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That shit had me tweaking. I'm like, damn, that crocodile looks way too happy. Yeah, bro, you can eat alive, boy. You got steamed with some mushrooms. Holy fuck, you got steamed with some mushrooms. Well, that's somebody's reincarnated self right there, and they're like, damn, I got steamed with some mushrooms, and I was delicious. Hell nah.
哎，这东西一节一节的。
Damn, there is a lot of meat on that crocodile. God damn. Damn, that shit probably is good as hell to eat. No bad, man. He's definitely living his life to the fullest. He said goji berries, mushroom, Flower petals. I'll probably go back and look at it again. That shit was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, this is probably one of his best ones. I'm glad I found this. Damn, this shit coming right off. Damn.
看起来香得很，香得很。
He said, where you had to go get this? I don't know. Only place I know that you can get alligator like that was in Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Louisiana, you can get some alligator on the regular, but crocodile? I don't even think you can get crocodile in Illinois or in Chicago without paying some like outrageous price. But I ain't gonna lie, if I go down to Mississippi, my uncle, he could probably do it. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He is a real master. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've seen him cook damn near everything. I think he even, like, took the fucking horse penis or something like that maybe one time. I don't know. But he is a master, no doubt. Like, he literally, like, when he cooked that salad, I remember when he cooked that salamander. And the frogs. And the tortoise. I don't remember the bull, but I kind of remember the bull. Definitely remember the pig. And the crayfish, yeah, he was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, he goes crazy like every fucking time. No bap, bro. No bap. No bap. No bap. He goes crazy like every time, bro. That was amazing, nigga. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 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 Uh, we'll watch a few more. What was the other one I wanted to show you guys? What was the other one I wanted to show you guys? Oh, we'll go back to Chef Jan because he's new to me right now. See what the fuck he got. We're gonna see what the fuck he got. All right, so is there like a video of him doing? Okay, I would watch the old one, but I kind of want to see something kind of like up to date. Can I watch him without getting in trouble? Uncle Roger seemed like he would probably go crazy. Well, I'm good on Uncle Roger, man. I mean, I watch Uncle Roger. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Uncle Roger. He's funny as hell. But I think for sure I'll get copyrighted. I'm almost certain I would. I'm almost certain I would. I'm almost certain I would. Damn, they used to go crazy back in the day with the animations. All right, man. Let's just see what he got.
I will slow down a little bit, but you can still see it. Okay. Now this is the wishbone. This is the breastbone. When I perform for fun, I do it in 18 seconds or less. But now, if I go so far, you wouldn't know what I'm doing. Really done. This wishbone. I have one cut on one side of the wishbone. See, one, and then two, and then turn it outside. One cut around here. Then you split the chicken, and you hold onto this. You disjoint this, and the push the whole thing comes out like this. And then hold onto this, and you go, comes out like that. And then you push it, and you come like that. And you turn it to the other side. You disjoint, and you push it. Whole comes out like that. And then you hold onto this, and you push it, comes out like that. And the last tendon, it comes out like that.
Yeah.
See that? It's done.
Damn. All right. All right.
Slow version. I will slow down a little bit, but you can still see.
Damn, he really did that shit pretty fucking fast. Damn. Damn, fuck. I didn't want to know. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta see who won that bitch. I gotta see who won that bitch. Damn, he knocked out Chandler? No. No. No, bro. No, no way.
For strikes in combination out of Chandler. They're asked.
No, I can't put this on. Fuck. Fuck. Well, no, that's good for me. No, it's bad for me. Fuck. I was gonna, man, I want it. Damn, bro. See, that's the difference between knowing when to do that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. God damn it. God fucking damn it. All right, man. So, fuck, bro. What were we gonna watch, man? Damn, that shit kind of made me unhappy, bro. What the fuck? Uh, damn, bro. I knew it, but I'm like, man, I'm just gonna give the benefit of the doubt. Ah, well, at least one of my wins are gonna go. One of my wins are gonna go. Hopefully, one of my wins are gonna go. Damn, I don't even know where we were at. That shit kind of, that shit was like, damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. Michael Chandler really got his ass knocked out, bro. That's crazy. Fuck. Like, man. I be rooting for bro. I be rooting for bro because he's got black kids and he's got another child on the way. I mean, or he already has another child that's already been born. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Fuck. No lie, that nigga's throwing them bitches. Damn. I want to watch that shit right now, but we're not gonna do that, guys. We're not gonna do that. Damn, that's crazy. That's really wild. He really lost that shit. No way, bro. No way. No way. Damn, bro. That's crazy, guys. Um, well, we could watch something else real quick. Let me watch something else real quick. I guess we could watch some shit I've been wanting to watch for a minute. Let's see. Let's just see. Yeah, we'll watch that. That shit crazy, bro. In my mind, I was thinking Patty, but in my heart I was like, bro, No, in my heart, I was like, bro, Patty's got it. But in
What's
my
up, guys?
mind, I
It's
was
Jeff
like,
Chan from MMA Shredded,
just,
and I'm here
just
at Cool
let
Club
that
Grappling
nigga
Academy
win. Come
here in
on,
Cullen, Texas.
man.
I'm
Fuck.
here with Vlad. He's a BJJ black belt, judo black belt, and sambo black belt. He's also a national champion. And today he's going to be showing us some striking combinations into takedowns.
Now, before we get started, have you ever wondered how the best combat athletes in the world train and improve? I know.
Pommel to my underhook. Underhook, right? You can get hook, underhook, and immediate back step with a rear leg. And now we can have hip toss, taitoshi, haragoshi, uchimata, right guys? So your underhook is like a little key that fits multiple doors. Let's look at the hip toss. Haragoshi. Yeah. Taitoshi. Yeah. Multiple doors.
I want to see that shit used in real. Let's see that shit used in real. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, but like, let's see that shit for real. Like, let's see that shit. Let's see that shit for real. Hold on, man. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Real Sambo. Yeah. Let's just see a real Sambo fight. Let's see what that comes up.
Combat Sambo is such an expressively pure form of free fighting. Boop. Ah, so you want to introduce the skull weapon. It is legal. Okay, let's party. Bink. We must rewind and examine. Your man has a strong interior grip for inside control on both sides, creating an unobstructed corridor for applied violence. Bink. Thank you, noble adversary, for your heart, your skill, your courage, and your grit. Enjoy the hostilities, my friends.
All right, that was pretty cool. Let's see it. I just want to see. I just want to see it in real life, bro. I just want to see somebody really get fucking smoked by that shit in real life. All right, well, looks like they're going pretty hard. Man, a lot of Asian dudes are fighting nowadays, bud. Crazy. Damn, he's really good. All right. Alright, let's see.
Hip posted on his head and technical lifted to stand back up. Then I immediately shot from my double leg to catch him off guard. As I postured up to punch, Bilat also did a technical lift to stand up. And a beautiful knee tap here. Standing in southpaw stance, he lunges forward with his right leg, posts on my chest with his left arm as he grabs my lead leg with his right arm and drives forward, literally throwing.
Damn, I might try that shit. That shit seems like that shit'll work. Damn, especially if somebody's tired. Damn, hold on. All he did was I could do that. I can get somebody like that real quick.
Tap here. Standing in southpaw stance, he lunges forward with his right leg, posts on my chest with his left arm as he grabs my lead leg with his right arm and drives forward, literally throwing me into the air. I stepped both of my feet on each side of his hips and performed a rhino kick to create space and technical stand up. Bilat ties up with the under and over position again, and on the over side, he steps his right leg around.
Damn. That shit was pretty smooth.
My left leg and performs a suplex. He throws me right over his shoulder. I quickly posted on my right arm and sat up and did a techno lift to stand back up. I switched to southpaw and shot for my double leg again, but I fell into his guard. I stood up to ground and pound, and Bilat inverts into the K guard and catches me with an inverted triangle. He had a very tight squeeze, and I tapped. Make sure to follow Bilat on his YouTube channel and Instagram. I have added the links to the description box below.
Damn, he got him with
We
that
reset,
bitch.
and he gets me again with that same knee tap. This time I transitioned into the K guard and started attacking for a knee bar. Bilat was doing a great job at squeezing his legs together and preventing any leg locks. So instead,
They definitely
I
look
ditched the
tired.
leg locks and transitioned into side control, followed by mount. And that's the end of round 1.
Good submission.
Bilat throws an overhand as he shifts into southpaw and into a double leg. I tried my very best to sprawl and defend the takedown, but he was relentless with his forward drive and cutting his angles and scores a beautiful takedown. As I was falling, I posted on my arm, sat up, and into a headlock. Expecting him to take my back, I got to my knees and performed a Granby roll, attacking for another knee bar. He does a great job at kicking my arms with his other leg, but with some patience, I eventually got the tap.
Good double.
We reset, and he shoots for another double leg, but I sprawled. And then he quickly transitions into the over and under position, and judo throws me over his shoulder. I quickly kicked off the wall to bump him over and off balance him, and I was able to get back to my feet.
Damn, that judo.
He went for another takedown.
And you know what, man? I
wall.
might have to start
Before we
learning some
started our
judo.
round,
I see that's
he
just
told me
another
he
form
has
of
a
wrestling
unique
you can
style.
use.
And man, he really does.
Tell him we'll move over there.
Yeah. I didn't want you to step on the phone and keys and stuff.
Because the wall was not matted up, we decided to move to the other side of the room. So I was defending his takedown against the wall with my left arm overhook, which means he had his right arm underhook. And it was a battle of who had the control with his left arm versus my right arm. I eventually got control of his left elbow and went for a head and arm throw by pulling his left arm into my hips and kicking out his left leg as I applied shoulder pressure with my left overhook. And that was the end of round 2. Round 3, I put on the gi, so now we both can grab each other with grips. It makes it much easier to throw when you can grab the lapel. Bilat ties up with me as usual and attempts a judo throw. I defended it, then let my guard down, and that's when he went for it again, tossing me over his shoulder. Then I made the silly mistake of leaving my arm there for him to armbar.
No, that's beautiful. Highlight right there.
We reset, and I shot for the same double leg takedown. Bilat gives up his back to get on his force. I then sunk in my hooks, rolled to my left shoulder, and took his back. I was trying to go for the bow and arrow choke, but realized in Sambo there are no pants to grab. This is what I was trying to do. So instead, I tried to transition into back mount, but he turned into me, putting me into full mount. I did some ground and pound, but that's not the point of the video, so I attempted a cross choke, which he defended, then I transitioned into an armbar.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bilat did a great job at defending and scrambled to his knees. I felt I was losing the arm, so I transitioned into the triangle, then back to an armbar, but this time I completely lost the arm.
Wow.
From open guard, I got my Delahiva hook with my left leg and swept him to my left and attempted a Berimbolo to take us back. This is what it was supposed to look like. I was unable to take us back, but I was able to scramble to my knees and get on top. From there, I worked some more ground and pound and was about to attempt another armbar again until the bell rang.
Thank you.
Wow, that was actually pretty cool. That was actually really cool. Not bad, not bad. He was flipping them though. I ain't gonna lie, he was going crazy with that shit. I learned a little bit from him. Like that shit right there. That shit right there was pretty fucking bitching. I might do that next time when I go spar. I don't know what next time I'm gonna spar. I'm gonna do my best though. Damn, hell yeah. I would definitely go against that nigga, man. I would definitely go against that nigga, bro. Wow. It, man, I just want to see him go against somebody kind of bigger, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see him go against somebody bigger. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be kind of clean. I want to kind of see. Well, okay, let's see. Let's see how this one goes. I want to see him
Fighting.
go against somebody bigger, bro.
And the athletes are coming out to the middle of the mat now.
Let's see, bro.
Both
That
of
shit was
these athletes
clean.
have had very
That shit was
aggressive,
clean.
tough matches all day long.
Damn, is that really Marab?
The wear and tear, we'll see who took the most. But even now, Marab's nose is all taped up. He's throwing many kicks. Marab, movement active, straight punches by the Russian athlete. Spinning kick by Marab, followed by a front kick. Takedown by the Russian athlete from that front kick. And now he's in the top going for an armbar. It ended up on a ground attempt.
I think that is Marab. 5 years ago, damn, that is Marab. Wow, he's a UFC champion now. Wow, but no, I want to see a real fight though. I ain't gonna have. I just really want to see it. Like, I know these guys are good. I understand this, but I'm saying I want to know. I just really want to know, bro. Like how good is this nigga? Like, yeah, that one dude, he was whooping his ass, but I mean, he was a top level champion apparently. So I want to see. Okay, cool. All right, all right, all right. Uh, yeah, all right, never mind. I guess this will work. Yeah, I just really wanted to see this. He was good. He was decent. That's not what I'm looking for though, man. Do I have to put in Jeff Chan? Jeff Chan. Sambo. Damn, I guess I had to. I didn't think I had to put Chan all the way up there. All right. And that dude was pretty good. Okay, I get that part, but I want to see. I just really want to see. I don't know. I just thought for sure they would show. Damn, I guess he really didn't challenge him. Damn, that's crazy. What? What? Well, all right. Well, fuck it. I thought that shit was better, bro. But fuck it. I guess we'll just watch him fight somebody. Um, huh. Yeah, those are some big fucking gloves. Yeah, I'll definitely, I gotta get some bigger boxing gloves myself.
What's up, guys? This is Jeff Chan from
Every time he would come in that bitch, I would hit him with pug. I would hit him with an uppercut. Yep. See, watch. Right when he comes in, watch. Boom. Bow. Hit him with another one. Boom. I would hit him with uppercut. Oh God. Yeah, Jeff Chan. I ain't gonna lie, Jeff's pretty good, man. Like as he fights, he gets better and better. I'm like, damn, dude. Damn, that nigga was pretty good.
In this video, I was sparring in Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. Why Jeff trying to be smoking these? But this is why I like having more weight than most motherfuckers. I don't. That means most people don't even really want to fight like that. To be honest. Damn. Let me see if you put one down. Okay, we're good. All right, man. I'm about to get off here, man. Remember, man, 5,600, bro. That's all we need. We started from such a high number. Can we get to 5,600, please? Please. And thank you.